Hi, my name is Eric. I'm part of our central production team, and in this video we are going to be looking at how to use multi-screen settings within ProPresenter. So if you're a location that has multiple sources of video leaving ProPresenter to various screens, whether that's one in the center and two on the sides, or whatever your room is configured, if you have multiple sources of video leaving ProPresenter, then you will have a device that will allow you to separate that video output into two discrete feeds. So at this location, we do in fact have that. And so let's go to Add Queue and Multi-Screen Settings Queue. And here we have several different options for how we can route video and text, image backgrounds, all different kinds of content. We can assign them to appear on different screens based upon whatever we are looking to do within the gathering. So just as an example, we'll select normal song here, and that is our standard kind of setup and configuration. So here we have our video background, and we have text that is present on sides and on center. So let's look at how these are configured. If we go up to ProPresenter 6 and Preferences, click on our multi-screen tab, you can see this is set up for a dual screen layout, which is in fact correct. We have one output for sides and one output for center. And here we have our various options for how we can configure the output of ProPresenter and where we want things to be routed. So screen 1 represents sides over here, and screen 2 represents center over here. And so there's a row of checkboxes for each type of item depending on what its task is and where it lines up within the video flow of ProPresenter. We can send it to whatever screen we would like it to be active on. So for normal, we have our slides set to both sides and center. We have our video image, which is our background, sent to both sides and center, and it is set to tile. And tile means that it takes a duplicate of that image and puts the same full screen image on both screens. If I was to remove tile and you watch the background, you'll see how it will stretch across and it will be pulled across both outputs, which is not what we want. We want that just to be tiled so that it is the same image on both screens. If we have an option like sides only, now you see that video is not present on the side screen, and slides, the text of slides is not present on side screens. If we move to something like lyric center, you can see that slides are only checked on center, and so they only appear on screen 2. They are not checked on screen 1, so they are not present on sides. So there's multiple different approaches that we use for multi-screens, and they are specific to the type of content that is active on screen at that time. So, for example, let's go look at announcements. And these slides are constructed in such a way, let's use this name slide as an example. This is constructed in such a way that it will get pulled across both screens, but you can see there's different content on sides or center. And we use a multi-screen setting, you can see that by this little icon, to achieve that. So if we go to Add Queue, Multi-Screen Settings Queue, you can see that this is set to Title Slide. And that enables the information that's present on sides to show up where it's supposed to, and the information that's present on center to show up where it's supposed to. For example, if we set this to Normal Worship or Normal Song, if we click this slide, you can see how it is formatted incorrectly. So the name shows up on both sides and center. What is supposed to be the blank portion of the slide that's supposed to show up in the center shows up on both screens. So this is formatted incorrectly. It's because the wrong multi-screen setting is being used. We'll select Title Slide. And now you can see that the text shows up where it's supposed to, and the image is pulled across the screen the way it is supposed to on both sides and center. And if we look at preferences, we can see that that is represented in how things are checked. Slides show up on sides, and video image shows up on both sides and center, but it is not tiled. So it is designed to be stretched across. And these will be configured at each campus specific to its needs. For the most part, they should already be entered into the library. And if you need to, for any reason, reconstruct them, consult your production tech and make sure to find out how to do that properly.